What is up, guys? It's Tommy here and welcome to the Barcelona Paris-Saint-Germain post-match analysis video, and this could be the greatest comeback in football history, in Champions League history. Many people are comparing this to Istanbul. I think both are amazing comebacks, and I can't separate them basically, but this was a different comeback. This was a first leg to second leg comeback. Istanbul was a one game comeback, so I think in terms of one game Istanbul is definitely better, but in terms of two legs this could be the greatest comeback of all time. Let me know what did you think of the game, who will win the Champions League, let me know in the comments below. Sadly I couldn't watch this game live because yesterday I went out on a road trip with my best friend. That was the only day when he was free. We got a day off from work, so I couldn't watch this game live because I got back at like midnight almost, so very late. So this is why I'm bringing you this video a little bit late, but I just had to make a video about this game because I watched the highlights and then I watched the full game, and this was just incredible. The atmosphere in the stadium, and I will be honest, I and many other football fans I think didn't think that Barcelona could claw this back. I just thought that Paris Saint-Germain played so well in the first leg. They set up brilliantly tactically. I think Unai Emery outsmarted Luis Enrique in the first leg. Barcelona was well off the pace, but quite a lot of things changed at Barcelona since the first leg. They got back in form. Luis Enrique announced that he will quit as Barcelona manager at the end of the season, and I think that lifted a lot of the anxiety, a lot of the pressure off the shoulders of the Barcelona players. That lifted a lot of pressure off the shoulders of Luis Enrique, and I think it was a very smart, very genius decision for Luis Enrique to announce after the Sporting Gijón game that he's stepping down as Barcelona manager, because there was a lot of pressure, a lot of uncertainty around his future, around Barcelona's future, and it looked like that the players played with a lot of freedom, and actually they beat Sporting Gijón 6-1, then they beat Celta Vigo, who are a pretty good team. They are in the Europa League last 16, I believe, 5-0, and then I think Paris Saint-Germain set up tactically absolutely foolishly, absolutely wrongly, parking the bus from the first minute. And it looked like that they forgot what brought them so much success in the first leg. They put in one of the best European performances against one of the best teams of all time in the first leg, Paris Saint-Germain. And it looked like that they forgot that what brought them so much success against Barcelona in the first leg is that they got in the faces of Barcelona, especially their defense. They pressed them high at the pitch. They were very aggressive, very front foot. This was, yes, I understand that they were defending a 4-0 lead, and maybe they thought that if we defend in a low block, we will just survive the pressure. But Barcelona have one of the best attacks in world football and one of the best attacks in the history of football. Messi, Neymar and Suarez on their day can score any amount of goals against any team in the world, as was shown. And what must frustrate the hell out of Paris Saint-Germain, is especially their fans, is that Barcelona didn't even have to play their most amazing football to score 6 goals, because the Paris Saint-Germain defense was just all over the place. I don't understand why did Thiago Silva start instead of Kimpembe, because they were rock solid with Kimpembe at centre back in the first leg. So I didn't really, yes, Thiago Silva has a better reputation, he's a most experienced player, but yeah, I think tactically it was a very foolish for Paris Saint-Germain to set up like this. They really should have attacked more, and I think they could have, and maybe should have scored more goals even with this setup. So Barcelona got an early lead, Luis Suarez bundles the ball over the goalkeeper and over the line, and I think that set a fear among the Paris Saint-Germain defenders. But apart from that, Neymar had a long shot which went just whisker past the post. It would have been one of the best goals of the season if that goes in. But apart from these half chances, Barcelona didn't really create that many clear-cut chances, and it was actually a Kurzawa own goal, which was an absolutely foolish own goal. like 5 minutes before halftime, which I think gave real belief to Barcelona and put even more fear to Paris-Saint-Germain. And it looked like that Paris-Saint-Germain just couldn't hold their nerve. And just after halftime, the referee gives a penalty. I think it was a penalty. It was very strange because at first, when I think it was Meunier who slips, he falls onto the ground, and actually he fouls Neymar with his head on the ground. So it might have been not intentional, but he certainly impeded Neymar. And the referee gives a goal kick. The referee doesn't give a penalty. It was the linesman who, or the fourth official, or the fifth official, I don't even know, who actually gives the penalty. And after the referee consults that official, he gives the penalty. It was a 50-50. Some referees give that penalty, some referees don't. It doesn't matter. Messi steps up, 3-0, and then the whole stadium believed. And Paris Saint-Germain suddenly, after being 3-0 down, changed their mindset a little bit and start attacking. And Cavani hits the post in the, I think it was in the first half, and scores a brilliant goal in the second half. 3-1, you would think that it's game over. And it should have been game over because Di Maria was through one-on-one with the goalie. He had Cavani next to him on his right. And if he squares it, Cavani puts it 3-2, game and tie definitely over, because Barcelona would have had to score an additional 4 goals. And when, you know, Di Maria flopped their lines, I thought that here we go, Barcelona still have a chance. But then, you know, Barcelona kept attacking, they couldn't really find a breakthrough. Messi missed some chances. In the 88th minute, Neymar steps up, and I think the goalkeeper didn't really take him seriously. And Neymar curls in the most beautiful free kick in the top corner. And just when you thought the game was over, suddenly it was back on. But Barcelona had just 2 minutes plus stoppage time to score an additional 2 goals. And I don't really want to, you know, go as far as Barcelona cheated their way to victory, but some of the diving by Neymar and Luis Suarez I didn't really like. I didn't even like Luis Suarez, you know, diving at Liverpool, and he certainly has this part of his game which I don't really like, that he tries to, you know, milk every foul, and Neymar certainly has a tendency to do so as well. And in my honest opinion, before the 5th Barcelona goal, Luis Suarez dives to get the second penalty for Barcelona. The referee is a little bit far away, he gives it. This time Neymar steps up and not Messi to take the penalty. Neymar scores, it's 5-1, but now we are after 90 minutes, and Paris Saint-Germain, I think they were crumbling, their legs were really crumbling, and they were just parking the bus. Ter Stegen wins a free kick inside the Paris Saint-Germain half, which was very unusual. And by the way, Paris Saint-Germain only completed 4 passes after 85 minutes. I read that statistic on Twitter. I think it was Squawka who posted it. And 3 of those 4 completed passes were from kickoff, which is absolutely disgraceful. All Paris Saint-Germain needed to do is just keep the ball after the 85th minute, and they failed to do so. They kept the ball, giving the ball away, and like 94 and a half minutes gone, there is like 25 seconds left on the game, and Barcelona are allowed to cross the ball into the box, and Sergi Roberto, who didn't even score 1 goal for Barcelona this season, pops up and toe pokes it just before the goalkeeper, just before Kevin Trapp into the open goal. The goalkeeper was fooled completely there, and the impossible, mission impossible, accomplished. And this is why many people absolutely love football, because of games like this. When you thought that all hope is lost, there is like 87th minute. Barcelona needed 3 goals to go through, and they have done it. An incredible comeback, and I can see why some people say that this was the greatest comeback. It was certainly the greatest comeback in terms of no team has ever overturned a 4-goal deficit from the first leg in the Champions League. Barcelona is the first team to have done it, and I'm not gonna lie, no team will want to face this Barcelona, because on this form Barcelona can beat anyone. their defense is still suspect, and that's why I just cannot understand why Paris Saint-Germain didn't attack more. They certainly could have scored more goals, and if Paris Saint-Germain take their chances, Cavani hit the post, Di Maria had the one-on-one when they either should have scored or squared it to Cavani, and Paris Saint-Germain, if Paris Saint-Germain score 3 goals, Barcelona don't score like 8 goals. That's still Paris Saint-Germain. If their defense is better in this game, then they easily go through. So I just as much as Barcelona were absolutely, you know, brilliant in their finishing, Paris Saint-Germain just capitulated. I just can't go past how bad they have defended in this game, how bad they have set up tactically. But still, with this bad of the defense, still Paris Saint-Germain, if they take their chances, they go through. So football is amazing. I absolutely love this sport. I really wanted to just get my thoughts of this game. It's such a shame I couldn't see live, but still watching it, you know, on highlights reel was just almost as amazing. So yeah, let me know what did you think of the game in the comments below, and I'm bringing you some awesome career mode videos today. I apologize that I couldn't upload any videos yesterday. That was the only day when my friend could go on a road trip, so it was kind of a last minute decision to go, but now I'm back and I will post a lot of awesome videos, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you later. Anyway.